Welcome back to another YouTube video. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know what's up. Alright, so today is a story time, and today I'm going to tell you about the time I got hijacked. Not really, but you'll understand. So let's set the scene, shall we? So my parents were away out of the country. They do for a week. It's a free trip that they go on. And they had friends that were going away with them with the same company. So these people, the friends, had a son and needed someone to stay at the house and watch him for a week. So I volunteered. I was like, yeah, I can do that. I can stay. I can watch for a week. Okay. So I would take him to school. I would either go back to my parents' house or I'd go back to his house and I'd work and then I'd go do other stuff. And so this was like a day before they get back. And I went and dropped him off, and I had bread that my mom made a while ago, like, I don't know, 5 days ago, in the car with me. I had all my mail, I had everything, and I was gonna go drop it off at my parents' house. So I dropped him off at school, and then I was on my way home. So I was stopped at this traffic light, and I saw a homeless person on the side of the street. Now, all of you know this, you don't make eye contact because then they walk up to your window. And if you don't have money to give them, that can be a little awkward. So I tried my hardest not to make eye contact, but I glanced and she saw me glance. So she walked up to my window and I rolled down my window, and then she just gave me this frantic story about how her boyfriend kicked her out of the car. She's waiting for the bus, but the bus isn't coming and she needs to go down to Hesed House and all this different stuff. And she just needs a ride to the next bus station. And as she's telling me this story, the light has turned green. There are no more cars in front of me. There's a huge line behind me. And I was just like, yep, sure, get in. So I moved all my stuff out of the seat and I opened the door for her and we started driving. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just let this lady in my car. She could totally try and kill me. But no, I really wasn't thinking that. And so we started driving, and then here comes the bus, and she was like, stop, honk the horn, tell the bus to stop. And I was like, girl, I'm not getting the bus to stop. Like, this ain't happening. You're in my car. I am taking you where you need to go. And so I don't know, the bus passed. I was like, girl, I'm not stopping for the bus. If you get out now, you're still gonna miss it. So we continued to drive, and she tells me the house. She needs to get to Hesed House. I live in Aurora. Hesed House is a homeless shelter in Aurora. So I was like, all right, well, I can drop you off at Hesed House. That's no problem. So we start driving, and she asked me what my name is, and I said my name is Olivia. And she said, all right, Emily. Emily? I was like, close enough, I guess. So we just keep driving. I'm asking her questions. I'm telling her what I do. I'm seeing what she likes to do. And she aspires to be this big rapper. And I was like, all right, I see you. So don't forget me when you're famous. Remember, it's Olivia. All right, Emily. I'm like, what? It was either Emily or Elizabeth that she called me. It was like the weirdest, like, what? How do you get that from my name? But anyway, I digress. So we keep driving, and then she decides that she switches it to this McDonald's in downtown Aurora. And I was like, cool, I pass by that on my way home every single day. I can drop you off there. And so I dropped her off, and I gave her the bread that was in my, that my mom made that was in my car. And she asked for some quarters, and I gave her some money for coffee or whatever. And then I asked if I could take her portrait. Because I'm a photographer, and that's what I was really into at the time. So I asked if I could take a couple pictures of her, and she said yes. And that's my huge story about the time I gave a stranger a ride, and it turned out to be perfectly fine. I was safe the entire time. She was pretty cool. I've never seen her since. I hope she's doing great. I don't really remember her name, but she probably doesn't remember mine either, so it's fine. Alright, like this video, comment if you've ever given a stranger a ride, comment that story down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.